The son, Mac, you're the son I always wanted. I was too busy with my work to find the right woman.
Why didn't you just make one of those too?
Yeah, that made me laugh. I can't lie. That made me have a smile. All right, dog.
What's it called? All right, let's talk real quick. Marvel, the Arxis fighting game. I'm excited.
Oh.
All right, that's it.
I'm worried.
I'm not gonna lie. I seen it and I was geeking, and I'm just like, dog. I'm not even a big Marvel fan like that. Like, I don't know what happens in the series, in the comics and shit like that. I don't know anything like that. But I got geeked only because I seen Doctor Doom, and that is something.
See, I was right.
Yeah, and
I was
that is something Marvel Rivals is not giving to me at all. Like, I would play Marvel Rivals so much more if I could play as Doctor Doom, and the fact that he's the main antagonist and I cannot play him, it kills me.
To be honest, like, I don't know how I feel about it, because like, yay, it's new Marvel, but it's a modern day fighting game, which means most of the time, hands up, it's gonna be mostly offensive with barely any defense mechanics, or like the offense beats the defense mechanics so badly. So I'm so worried for that, dog.
Yeah, it is an Arxis game. I know it's gonna be heavily offensive, like, but I mean, like, I like that though. Like, I'm not a no. I mean, like, the defense shit is fine. Like yes, like, game should have defense. I think if it has too much offense, it's a problem. Tekken has shown that. But if it's an Arxis game, and like, shit could always just change. Like with Strive, well, I mean, Strive is fine. I just fell out of love with the game heavily. But like with Fighters, with
yeah, we all know what happened with Fighters.
Fighters, DNF. Well, DNF Duel just didn't get enough love, unfortunately.
No, DNF Duel was part of the problem.
Yes,
and I don't like how it feels. Well, I'm just a hater.
I think DNF Duel felt for an Arxis game, especially since my first fighting game was really Guilty Gear. I did like the feel of DNF Duel being a little different, but I don't know. I'm like, when I seen it, I got excited, and then now I'm seeing it again. I'm just like, okay, I will definitely be playing, but is it reinvigorating my?
They better not sell this for
again?
$7, $70. It better not be.
Oh yeah, that I would be worried about. The game looks amazing though. I will.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, the game looks really good. But the 4v4 mechanic is type crazy. I will not lie.
Well, what was it? There was some discussion about it. I just hit something. About fighting games in general. Like a couple weeks ago, I think it was due to Maximilian. Because he brought up how sooner or later we're getting a 4v4 game, and it's gonna go off by either people hating it at first, then loving it, or due to it being 4v4, no one's gonna understand how it's gonna go, and then we're gonna just feel weird about it.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I am not a fan of tag fighters. I think that's one of the reasons why I never got into fighters.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm not a fan of tag fighters like that. So like, don't get me wrong. Like, if we're playing for fun, like, I don't mind learning it, sure. But like, that's one of the reasons why I couldn't get into fighters, because I gotta remember when to tag people in and what this shit does and shit like that. Like, I could never. I never got into it because I'm not a fan of tag fighters. So like, 4v4, and then they said that you could choose how many people you could actually tag in and play, or it could just be assists. So you could have like 2 tag-ins or 3 tag-ins and 1 assist, or 2 tag-ins and 2 assists. So you could choose. But either way, that's a lot of things to manage it. Because I'm also just not a general tag player. That's also
yeah. I know. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not tweaking it. But don't get me wrong. When I seen it, I definitely was tweaking. I was just like, oh, shit.
I feel like I'm just maybe a hater, because I was not. I just said, oh.
I just, I mean, I think it's okay. Like you don't like, you're not that excited for the game. Like you don't have to be. Like I'm not gonna hold you. This game will be just like every fighting game where everybody's gonna tweak out, and then it's gonna drop straight away. But it will probably have longevity because it's Marvel IP. Unlike D
And it's Marvel 4.
died off impact.
Well, I can't say that. Well, I can kind of say that yes, but kind of no, because what happened with Marvel Infinite? But like Marvel Infinite came back, but like it's Marvel's, so yeah.
Yeah, like I think Marvel, because it's Marvel IP, they could, and Marvel's already a big staple. It will have longevity because of that. But I think, like I seen Omega tweaking about this game, and like bro, it's mad hype, and I'm just like, and I was reading the chat, and then like Lotus and Fats were just like, yo, you geeking about this game. He was talking shit about like, yo, no Fighters 2, no Naruto fighters, and like, you know, like Arcs like Naruto game and One Piece game.
Yeah.
And he was just like, they were just like, yo, you gonna be playing this game for 1 month and then drop it right after, like for the first week and then drop it right after. I'm just like, yeah, that's gonna be it for a lot of people. It's a fighting game. Everybody gonna try it. Like it's also a new game. It's also Marvel, but because it's a fighting game, and I'm not gonna hold you, niggas are becoming slower. They don't want to get past that learning gap or that learning curve.
I'm not gonna say I need this game to be like my next one to where I'd be like I need it, because like ever since Strive, I guess you could say, I haven't had like a game to where I stick with. Cause Strive is like what we played that for like 2 years straight. You, me, Ibs, and some people from Size.
That's how I actually met Size.
Yeah, so like yeah, 2 years plus we were playing that game. There has not been a game since then for me. So like I'm not gonna say I need this to be it, but like I need a fighting game for that, and I don't know if that's gonna be it for me for like, let's say, the Fatal Fury Seed of the Wolves game or this. But I'm missing. I have my fighting game mission, and like I'm not gonna hope to God this game does brings me in, but like I don't know. I'm more worried, and I know people are just gonna side that and have a whole conversation about me hating.
I definitely get you. I've lost my touch for fighting games, especially after Tekken 8. Like Strive, I don't think I'll ever love a fighting game as much as I love Strive. Like when Strive came out, I did not have a PlayStation, and I remember this was before my brother-in-law moved in with us. But like I think I asked him to bring his PlayStation, and I think he had it in my sister's room, and I literally asked to be in my sister's room while she was sleeping, as I was labbing combos, and I was looking up combos as Giovanna. Like literally, this was on the beta. This was the beta. There was nothing out, and I didn't have, my PC wasn't built yet, or I didn't have my PC yet. And I didn't have a PlayStation. I literally labbed combos, and I stayed up all night. I don't think I've ever had a game I really loved that much more than Strive. And like I played Tekken 8, and I love Tekken 8 too, but like that died when I had a child. When I had school and my job and everything like that, that's when it died out too. But I definitely agree. I need something that will, because I've been wanting to get back into fighting games. That's why I bought Anna, because I'm thinking I want to be able to try and play and get into it again. But like, yeah, no, I definitely agree. I also want this game to be something that I'm gonna get hooked and attached to, because unfortunately every fighting game I've seen has not been it, and Tekken 8 is the only thing I could go back to, and right now I'm not sure I feel about that. I even want to kind of even go back into Strive, but it just don't hit the same anymore. So I hope this is it, and I hope playing as Dr. Doom will reignite that for me. Like I already got my team comp down, like Dr. Doom, Storm, Magic. Yep, Magic, because she will definitely be in it. I hope. I say definitely, but I hope.
Well, I think she might be, just because due to Rivals.
Yeah, due to Rivals probably, and she also has a giant sword. She'll be a sword character, easy. Yeah, Magic, and I don't know who that fourth slot would be at all, but yeah, I just hope the game has that stand that passion for me. And honestly, because Marvel Rivals has done something that I haven't felt in a while too, I hope this game does the same. Because I do really love Marvel Rivals. I didn't think I'd love Marvel Rivals that much because I'm not big into Marvel at all.
Yeah, you're not big into Marvel.
Not at all. So I'm surprised Rivals has a hook on me. Yeah, I'm surprised Marvel Rivals has a hook on me. So I hope it's the same with Tōkon Fighting Souls. Like Doctor Doom, like, oh my god, this nigga's raw. I'm playing MF Doom, bro. I'm playing MF Doom, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this nigga's raw. Oh my gosh. And Storm, I'm not gonna lie. Storm's model, I know she's supposed to be black, but something about that black feels off. I don't know why. Something about the black feels off. Like they just
Motion blur is crazy in this game.
It is. No, she model looks good, but maybe it was when she came in. Something about it, the black felt. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm racist. Like there, like right there, like it just seemed something seemed off.
Something just clicked. I heard that video. Vegeta quote is something came inside me. Something just clicked.
Something snapped.
I think she's like a darker color, and then she becomes lighter when she gets zoomed in.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know either. Why does my MJ stream keep on stopping? That's not right.
Going back to what we were saying earlier about it being offensive, though, like the only defensive thing we saw, at least that I can like point out frame one, is the Spider-Man thing, which I'm gonna be straight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that's Spider-Man only just because he has spider sense. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
Yeah, no, Spider-Man definitely is a counter character. Spider, like you literally Spidey sensu. I'm just like, what? Spidey sensu.
So like, I don't know, cause if that's the case, if like let's say I do pick this game up, if I need, cause I'm like I said before, I'm really worried. I think that's partly why I stopped playing fight games, because it became too offensive, and then I started seeing what my older friends are saying and other people are. But like, if that's the case, and if I need to start playing counter-based characters just to have fun in fighting games, I will feel some type of way. Because yes, I'm a Spidey sexual, so I'll probably play Spider-Man. But if that's the only character I mess with in the roster, I like Iron Man. But if I don't like how he plays, wrap it up.
Yeah. But if it's a 4v4 type game, there's bound to be a Marvel versus Capcom level roster. Like, has to.
We can't say that because look at MVCI, Infinite, and then 2XKO.
Nope, I will say it. Also, oh yeah, my bad. I forgot 2XKO is coming out as well. I forgot that game was coming out every time.
See what it does? See, that's what that does.
I completely forgot 2XKO. Never mind. 2XKO might fill that void for me because I did enjoy that beta. But I also played it with Kokobi. We were cooking niggas after we learned the game. So
You got a bliss.
But yeah.
What?
No, but you know, color me. You know, this is what I'm gonna expect too. I'm gonna say this. I will expect. I don't expect, but I will not be surprised if Capcom characters will be in that game as like a crossover event DLC.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's, well, that's the issue. We don't know if it's a MVC game or it's just a Marvel game. Because usually, yeah, it has Marvel right here. That's why. Well, what I mean is like usually if it's a Marvel fighting game, unless we're talking about the very first Marvel fighting games, every other Marvel fighting game it has been Capcom.
Yeah.
So unless we're going back to the basics to how like the first two Marvel fighting games were, then yeah. Well, even then those were collabs. because back then it was just like either Avengers or X-Men.
Yeah, right. I mean, well, definitely that. Definitely what you said, yeah. But because it's also PlayStation IP as well. PlayStation.
Oh, I see what
most
you're saying.
Yeah, it's also a PlayStation IP. It's not just the Marvel IP, but PlayStation also has rights to it. So of course, because PlayStation also has rights, they're bound to be like, yo, what if we try put in some Capcom character? Yo, what if we try and put in Ryu? Like most basic character, by the way, but just an example. Like, what if we try put in Ryu in this game? Oh, what would the Ryu Captain America interaction look like? I full on think that maybe not in the base roster, but as DLC, there will or there might be Capcom characters. I will not.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not expecting it, but I'm not surprised. I will not be that surprised.
If Nightcrawler's in the game, I swear to God, I'm glazing him. That's number one. Y'all got me talking like this. I hate the.
Honestly, it is one of the best voices ever made. Bro, if Phoenix Wright gets added in the game, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, the game is popping off. We bring back Phoenix Wright, it'd be kind of crazy. The Iron Man suit is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. They went full on.
I know some people are gonna be mad about Ghost Rider. Not about his design, about which Ghost Rider it is.
Really? Is that thing? What is different? Well, yes, there is different Ghost Riders. Yes, I know that. But like, why?
Well, most people know Ghost Rider for the white one, the white guy Ghost Rider. But in recent media, for the last decade or so, it's Mexican. He's the Mexican Ghost Rider, which for a while I knew the white one, but I've been growing more accustomed to the Mexican one, so that's why I always guess it's the Mexican one. The only reason why I know it's the Mexican one, other than if you like, it's in Japanese, so you can't hear what he's saying or you don't understand what he's saying. Only reason why, you see him in a car. And I know that's gonna sound crazy.
Oh, you're right, because the white one has the bike. Right.
Mm-hmm. Right. And then just how he pulls up. Right. No white boy doing that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know the Mexican one rolled up in a car. I thought he still had a bike. That's how you know I don't know that.
I think he does for like homage, but he mainly is in that car. What's MJ playing? Anyway.
MJ is. I think she's trying to connect to her old Switch.
Oh, I meant Michael Jackson, not MJ, but. Okay, this rumor, I don't know if you've seen it. People are saying Horikoshi designed some of these Marvel characters. I don't believe it, because it doesn't make sense. Timeline wise, because look, My Hero ended last year, midway last year, and this game has been in the works, let's say like 5 years tops. Wait, when is it coming out again? Did they say when?
No.
It's coming out next year. Yeah. So like maybe 5 years. 4, like I'm getting like maybe 3 to 5 years already. It's been working on for 5 years. I don't think Horikoshi was gonna be working on this while dealing with My Hero, because 4 or 5 years ago, I'm pretty sure we were like in the war. So like, nah. Okay, that's funny. I googled. No Mutant Kamala Marvel.
That's just Marvel, by the way, right?
Yes and no. The one you're probably thinking of is the white one.
Yeah. Oh, is that the girl that looked up to Miss Marvel? Because I watched the movie.
Yeah.
I watched.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is the one that looks up to it.
That looked up to her. Okay, because I watched the movie. I forgot who I watched this movie with, but I know I watched the movie. I knew it was.
This is the one.
It was cringe as hell, but it wasn't that bad. It was a lot of corny jokes, a lot of cringe, but it wasn't as bad as people were calling it out to be. Wait, so why she wasn't able to stretch her limbs in the movie?
No, that was her original power, but Marvel said, "Oh, it will look too weird and it's too much like FN Mr. Fantastic," so they were like, "Let's change it." But then when everyone started seeing more stuff about Kamala in other media, because like she got shown in other media recently, they were like, "Wait, it doesn't make sense. It looks better with her with stretchy arms, not with cosmic stuff."
Cosmic. Okay, got it.
They already has a Twitter, or is it a fan page? Oh, a fan page. Never mind.
No, yeah, this is a fan page about Intel, but this shit just came out. Like, damn, niggas are too.
I know that's why I was like, dang.
Niggas already following that shit too.
I know some of these people.
Shame, I haven't seen that name in forever. Shame, man.
Wait a minute. Oh, it already does have a Twitter.
Oh. That is not the real Twitter. Nope, that is not the real Twitter.
That is not the real Twitter, never.
That is not the real Twitter.
Hermskey's
That shit would have had a yellow. That shit would have had a yellow check mark already.
You right. Yeah, I don't like maybe the Spider-Man one, but I don't see it. I'm sorry, but Marvel Song is Game of the Year. Oh, I read that wrong. Never mind.
I was just like, that is definitely Miss Marvel. And I was just like, why is she stretching on it? That's not the one I seen. And I was just like, something. What else today? I gotta look over this data play because I didn't see not a lot of things. I don't have a PlayStation, so like if I watch data play, it's always shit that like so I can be.
I skipped half of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I only seen it. I watched Omega watch it, and my phone was dead for the first half, for like the beginning. So like I was at my computer either. But like I only keep up with it just so I know what games are out. But I don't have a PlayStation, so a lot of the shit don't mean nothing to me.
It don't mean nothing to me, baby.
It don't mean nothing to me.
One I can barely say is like Digimon, of course, but like I'm not really that too crazy for it right now. I don't know why. I'm not feeling it. Well, I play it, yeah, probably, but like I don't know. And then the Marvel, but we already talked about Marvel.
The only other thing I'm interested in is that Sea of Remnants game and the 007. I'm not playing 007, but that looks interesting. I'll watch somebody play that 007.
That's what I think it is. Oh yeah, this one. I thought it was like Sea of Thieves, but just with dolls. But then I was like, you know what? Let me not say anything bad about that.
From what I seen the short thing on it, and there was damage numbers. So that shit might be
RPG like big.
RPG like, yeah, I'm about to say Persona-esque. Like that's how strong Persona was. Everybody calling it, oh my gosh, Pirate Persona.
Jalen and some people are gonna be like, Derp, dude, put the reaction on Twitter, on YouTube. But I was so dry watching this Marvel thing, bruh.
Yo, the fucking clickbait from Dion and Dino. Marvel Fighters? They made a Marvel for Dragon Ball Fighters? Like, holy clickbait. They really doing that shit though, I can't lie. That's what they gotta do. Marvel Fighters. Tato said Fighters too. Ew, Rocket, you pooped. I could smell it.
I don't know if I'm gonna make like I don't know. Like literally, it's just like, oh, I just said, oh, this is cool. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. It wasn't how everyone else is reacting to it.
I definitely was tweaking because I like a Marvel fighting game from Arxis is just crazy. Like a Marvel fighting game already happened, but from Arxis, that's the thing that caught me. I'm just like, yo, this is an Arxis game. Like, oh, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
that's what really made me